What's up, everybody? It's your boy Trevino here with a quick tutorial on getting that nice moisturized curly look, similar to what you used to do when you used to go sit at the beauty salon, get the hair rolled under the dryer, back to the shampoo bowl, all the rinsing and the back and forth, and that large amount of money you used to spend to get that curly look. A nice short curly look, kind of an executive look, can be achieved just with the right oil. What I have for you today is, this is Murray. Murray is something that's been around forever. All the old school folks know what this is. You notice they got people with the afros and the white faces. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, though, the bottle even says, what does it say? It says, for barbed hair. So if you got barbed hair, let me show you how you can bring out the natural curl pattern in your hair with nothing but oil and water. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Let's start this process of bringing out the natural curl in your hair. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a washcloth. I'm going to soak it completely in water. Now, generally when I do this, I do it directly out of the shower while the hair is still wet after shampooing. But today, for today's demonstration, I'm going to do it with a wet rag. Okay, now I've got my towel all wet. It's not completely squeezed out. I got quite a bit of water left in it. As you can see, the water's still running off of it. And I'm going to take that towel and left my glasses on. I'm going to take that towel and just lay it over my head and start to wet the hair. Kind of let it sit in there a little bit, you know? Make sure that you get it nice and wet. Like I said, I usually do this directly out of the shower, so the hair is totally saturated with water and wet. And now you want to just squeeze the rest of the water out of your towel. Just wring that towel out nicely and make sure that there's not any excess water left inside of the towel. So now that you got your towel all wrung out, you know, it's just a damp cloth, you want to take that and just kind of pat it on the hair a little bit to take off whatever excess water. Alright, and at this point you want to open up your Murray. You want to get your generous amount of Murray out of the bottle. It may seem like a lot of oil, but a good, nice heaping clump of your Murray on your finger. Take that on your dry hands. After wringing your towel out, make sure your hands are dry. And take that Murray and spread it over your hands nice and evenly. See how I got it? Nice and even. Alright, well, you know this stuff is pretty thick. It's spread all over my hands nice and thick. And one thing about it is if you place it all down in one place, it'll make big clumps. So you want to kind of touch the hair as you apply it to make sure that you are evenly distributing it throughout the hair. You're touching and rubbing just enough to get it to come off of your hands and onto the hair. And again, the idea is to get a nice even distribution of the hair. If you notice, I'm going in, around, and up around the edges to make sure that I cover the edges good, and up from the front to make sure I cover the front good. And I can kind of feel that little tension in there between where my hands are in the hair, and then you want to start to carry it around in a circle. Take note of the technique now. I'm going around the head in a circular motion, making sure that I go around in the back nice. And just continue to go around in a circle. And if you notice, you start to see the the curl patterns start to form. And yes, at first it will have kind of a white look to it, but as you continue to rub it in, the more you see that it's starting to curl, the harder pressure you can put down on the hand as you carry it around. Seemed like I seen somewhere where somebody was doing this with a sponge. Yeah, I guess if you want to use a sponge, it wouldn't hurt. Hey, but ain't nothing better than a good old hand. So carry that stuff around. Make sure you got it covered good in the top area. Up around the edges good. And you'll definitely start to see that curl pattern start to take place. The more you start to feel curls in the hair, the harder you can press down to make sure you're getting a nice ample amount of oil on the scalp. You want to take it a little bit and kind of rub it in on the edges here, around that front edge. And kind of lightly over the top, back and forth. You start to get the feel of it. Take a look at the back. At this point, kind of rubbed in pretty good. I'm going to take you another small amount, just a small amount. Spread it over the hands again, good. And give it one more light circle over the surface without pressing down into the hair to the point of where it's actually reaching to the scalp. Really kind of forming the curls at this point. And you may want to keep that going for a few minutes just to get the white look to go away as the oil starts to seep into the hair shaft. A little bit around the edge is good. Down the sides and the back. Rub it in good. And then just kind of lightly on the top, just barely touch and pat. Got a little end sticking up here and there. Just kind of shape and form. Give you a nice shape and form look. I'm going to turn to the mirror here and see really what I'm working with. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That nice little, barely touching it. Smooth it out around the edges. Take another that that's left over on that veer there. Make that beard lay in nice and smooth. Take your white rag. Clean the rest of that stuff off your hands there. You can go in here and get whatever excess oil got on your ears and behind your ears off. Get on that back edge. Yeah, clean them ears good, buddy. Keep them bad boys right now. Can't be going around with no gunky ears. Alright. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now ain't nobody gonna look at that and say that look like Puerto Rican hair. No, that's Hebrew hair. That's what I'm talking about. I said y'all knew exactly what he was doing when he put every twist and turn and curl in that hair. So at this point right here, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shoot, where my glasses at? You know I can't see good. Glasses on. Huh? I ain't got no problem with him saying that boy hair nappy. Look at that hair. That's what I'm talking about right there. He's at a hair nappy. I'm cool with that. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Look at it. Curls all the way down to the bottom. And that's our look.